Hey y'all, boy CG, I'm getting ready to do another video, and this video gonna be wait on the Lord. You go to Psalm 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I said, on the Lord. You guys got that. Wait on the Lord. You go down to Philippians 4 and 6. Be anxious for nothing, but everything by prayer, supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to Yahweh, or you might say God. But the thing is that be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. Never be anxious. When you're dealing with the Lord, you cannot be anxious because it don't pay off. He's not gonna do things when you get ready. He gonna do things when he get ready. And when he does things when he get ready, no matter how long it took him to get ready, you benefit from it because what might seem long to you is not long to him. Because the Bible say he always on time. I mean, your grandmama, your grandmama or granddaddy, or I know someone probably told you this before. He always on time, and for you to be patient with the Lord because the Lord knows everything. He is a patient, and if you be patient and you pray, He will hear you. If you pray the pray that which He tell you to pray, He have to hear you because you are praying to Him. You understand what I'm saying? You are praying to Him. So you pray to Him, He will hear you. But you have to be patient and wait for Him to come through because no matter what you do, it's not going to rush Him to do anything because He is the Almighty. And He said these things for you. Be patient, be good courage. And that means, and He will strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Wait, because it there's nothing else gonna take that place by you waiting, you being obedient. By you wait, you honoring Him, and you trusting Him to lead your life in the right direction. But you wait. Sometimes we don't have the patience. We don't have the patience. We want everything we want. We want everything done like right now. We want everything done like sooner we pray. We want we want the Lord to answer our prayers like right now. Before we get to prayer, you want your prayer to be answered, and the Lord doesn't work that way. He don't work that way. So you have to be patient. You be patient, it pays off. It's always pays off. Tell me someone that you know who had the love or something and then having a patient or didn't wait and it happened without in a patient, then I will believe it. But according to what the Bible say, be patient. That means that you say till you be patient, be patient. Do not be anxious for anything, no matter what deal. You cannot be anxious for anything because anxious bring about the wrong decision, the wrong everything, because you're in a hurry to get it. So you have to be patient and do not be anxious for anything. That means nothing. That means nothing. You can't worry about something that you can't take care of or something that you can't do. Don't worry about it. Put it in the hands of the Lord and you'll see what happens. But you got to put it in the hands of the Lord and trust Him, and not as soon as it just happens when you want to, then you'll turn away from the Lord. No, you have to put it in His hand and wait on Him to do what He do best, and and you will gain from it. But just because He don't answer your prayer as soon as you pray, that don't mean that He don't hear you. Because if He hear you, whenever He does it, it be just like it. It be just like He answers your prayer right away because he got a way of doing things. He have a way of doing things that man don't that man can't do. So be patient, wait on the Lord, be anxious for nothing. No matter how hard you want it, no matter how hard you want something to happen, you have to be patient with the Lord. Be patient and do not be anxious for anything. Not a little bit, not a lot, but you have to be patient because the Lord works with patience. If you're a child of you're the child of the Most High, you already know this already. You know how he works. He not just because you need something today, he might give it to you today, then he might not give it to you today. But as long as you're not anxious for it, it could happen at any given time. But when you're anxious for something, it does not happen because that ain't how he works. He might come through for you like right away, and that I mean that's the way that's how it works. I remember I had a friend and some things I needed some stuff done, and I had went to all the sources that I know how to go to, all the sources I need to go to. I went to them, and they did not come through for me. So I say, Lord, I say I didn't cry. I went to everybody that I know to come through for me, but no one came through. I said, okay, now how you going to pick this? I said, how you going to pick this, Lord? How you going to pick this? Because I went to everybody that I know that it didn't do it. So I got a call from a friend that same very day. But remember, I wasn't anxious. I was just praying. And I was talking to the Lord. And that same day, I got a friend who called me and told me to come by and he would do what I had been asking the Lord to do that same day. He came through for me, but the Lord put on his heart to come through for me because he didn't. I mean, that's the way I take it. Now I could have been. I don't know no other way to put it, but like I would tell you, the Lord worked through flesh because we are flesh. He is spirit, so he can't work through spirit with us because we are flesh. So he had to work through man or woman to make things happen for us in the flesh because we are flesh. And I'm like, I pray. I'm like, Lord, oh, you made a way. You came through for me. You came through when I didn't even know how it was going to happen. I didn't see no way it happened, but the Lord knew my heart, and I wasn't anxious. I mean, I wasn't anxious for what I wanted, but the Lord knew it was time for it was time for Him to do what He was going to do. What I asked Him to do, it was His time. So by it being His time, He He came through for me, and I gave Him thanks for it. I appreciate it, and I never forget it because I under I mean I understand that waiting on the Lord pays off. It always pays off. There's no way it won't pay off because He is the Almighty telling you what to do, but we don't want to do it. We too anxious for stuff that we and matter of fact, a lot that we anxious for, we don't need it, but because we want it, we want to get it like right now, but it might not be good for us, but we want it. A lot of times the Lord doesn't answer us because what we want, it might not be good for us, but we don't see that until we get to know Him and know how He works. Because the Bible say that if God is for you, who can be against you? If the Lord is for you, who can be against you? That means that nothing, no one, nobody, nothing can be against you when He is for you. And I understand that. But I also understand that if something happened, he I trust him to take care of it for me, and he does it. For instance, if I'm riding down the street and a car jump in the car, another car jump in front of me on the freeway, whatever, or in front of me on the street, I used to get mad, but I don't get mad anymore because that car that's flying down the street, jumping in front of me, could have been making a way for me to have a clear path, and any danger and trouble that coming his way or her way, sh she picked it up. Bad to say that, but patience pays off. When you got patience, you don't have to worry because that's when the Lord work best when you follow his commandment, when you be obedient to his word, that's when he work best. Because it's the only way he can it's the only way he would do it if you is in his time, he would do it and you would know that he would do it. So be patient. You do not be anxious for anything. I don't care what it is. Be patient. And the Bible speak about being anxious for nothing. Don't let nothing cause you to be anxious for it because sometimes it can be the wrong stuff and they can create a problem for you, but you and be careful what you pray for because you can pray for something and it happen, but it's not the will of Yahweh for you to have it, but because you prayed for it and he answered your prayer, but then when you get stuck with it, then it'd be more problem for you if you had to like wait it, be patient and wait. And no matter what the Lord can send you whatever you want, a husband or a wife. And if He send you one, then you know that it's gonna be a good one. He's not gonna send you somebody then a year later you gotta get a divorce or something like that because He know already the heart that you what you looking for and what you're looking for. He gonna hook you up with what He gonna hook you up for what you're looking for, and they're gonna last. But if you go out there and you get something and you say, "Well, God gave it to me." No, the Lord ain't send you that because if it doesn't work, the Lord doesn't send it to you. If it doesn't work, the Lord have not sent it to you. Simple, plain and blanket that. You might say, "Oh, yeah, well, Lord sent me a good man or a good wife or a good woman." No, and if it doesn't work, you get a divorce a month later or 2 years later or whatever later it be, then you already know that if it doesn't work, it wasn't the Lord doing. Nothing that the God does fail. He can't fail and he won't fail. But for you, you want something so bad that you start thinking that, oh, the Lord did this for me, the Lord did that. No, because whatever he does, he doesn't fail. He can't fail. So you got to recognize what you got to recognize what the Lord send you and what the world sending you to keep you from waiting on the Lord. The world can give you some sinful thing and you're thinking that it's the Lord, but remember the Bible tells us that if we that Yahweh would turn you over to a strong delusion for you to believe a lie. But if you believe it, He's gonna turn you over to that for you to believe that he did it, but he had nothing to do with it. But he's gonna give you a strong mind to whatever your mind, whatever you thinking that you believe, that's what he's gonna turn your mind over to. And so, be careful what you ask Lord for. Be careful how you uh, claim that the Lord did that, the Lord did that when He had nothing to do with it. And if you're not patient, you know He had nothing to do with it. If you're not willing to wait on Him, you know He have nothing to do with it. You have to be patient and don't be anxious for anything. Ladies, don't be anxious for no man, because when you be anxious for a man, you're putting Satan right in the middle of something that you thinking God doing for you, but Satan doing that to keep you away from God, or keep you away from Yahshua. Well, if you wait, he will give you what you desire, or what he wants you to have. And men the same way. Don't go around saying, "Well, oh, God sent me her," and no, she can be good or he can be good, but that don't mean that Yahweh sent them to you. You already know that already. So don't claim something and claim that the Lord gave you, or let you know for sure. If it worked, he sent it to you. If it doesn't work, he didn't send it. Because that's what I believe. I don't have to be wrong. I don't have to be right. I can be wrong, but this is what I believe. Because he does not fail. He can't fail. So he give you what he want. Whatever he does is it lasts forever. He is an everlasting uh, Lord. Everything he does it. Whatever he give you is good. It's not cheap. He give you the best of everything that you asking for. It, you believe it. I remember when I wanted a car. I didn't want no new car. I wanted a used car. It might sound kind of strange, but the used car that I got was the best in the top of the league of that car that I got. It was a top car for that year that I got. I could have got a new one, but I didn't want no new one because I didn't ask for a new one. I asked for a used one, and he did that. All the cars I get, I always ask the Lord for the best, and that in the year I wanted, and I get the top of the line. He already give me the top of the line of whatever I asked him for. It have not failed yet. So I trust. I don't know all how he does, but I know whenever he does in a way that you can't say, "Well, oh Lord, you sent me that," or "Lord, you gave me that." No, he give you the best. If you don't take care of it, if you don't do the right thing, it's on you. It's not on him. Just because he give it to you, you got to wait for it to make it work. If you don't wait for it to make it work, it's not going to work. Then you'll sit around and blame him for it. No, he don't work that way. Remember, whatever he does with everything that he got to make sure that you can't point a finger back at him saying, "Oh, well, I asked you what you did." No, you asked, but your patience didn't allow you to wait for that. So then you fall into the situation that you fall into, not waiting. And when you don't wait on the Lord, anything could happen. And while you're waiting, Satan is going to try to push you into doing something that you wait on the Lord to do, and then you want to say, "Oh well, Lord did this." No, Lord ain't did that. Satan interfered with that because you didn't have the patience to wait on the Lord at any given time. So with that, I'm out of here. I hope to do another video tomorrow sometime. I get back with you guys later. May Yahweh bless you guys. May He bless your family. May He strengthen you and your family. May He watch over you and your house, your daughter, your sons, your mama, your daddy, and everybody that you know that a part of your life. I pray that He will take care of each and every one of them. I'm asking you to pray for the world, pray for your family, pray for your neighbors, and may Yahweh bless you. And I see you guys in the next video later. I'm out.